Greetings! Welcome to another edition of At the Pictures with
Chas Scorsese
and me, Jimmy De Palma. And this week was like a trip back in time for me to the days of Rocky films. It was although it wasn't an Italian boxer, it was what was it, Chas?
It was Welsh townsfolk.
Welsh townsfolk and a horse, and it was
A good horse.
no, what was the name of the film?
A dream.
Dream Horse. Let's go and see it. Well, so what did you think of the film, Chaz? I was about to say.
I thought it was quite deep and emotional.
Aye, because you get attached to animals, don't you?
Yeah.
Even big horses, you get all worried about them. I thought there wouldn't be a film to touch that one about Bob Champion, the jockey. I think John Hurt was in that, wasn't he? Or I didn't think there'd be one like that, but this is quite good. It's all these kind of villagers, they get together. The last few Muriel's weddings in it. Muriel, who played Muriel, she's a Welsh woman. She's going for Australian to play a Welsh woman, and she works in a supermarket. But her real dream is owning a racehorse. So she goes through all the process to get it. Gets help from ginger guy. What's his name? Damien. Is it Damien Lewis? He kind of plays an accountant that helps her out as well. And her husband's good in it. Her husband's the bad chief inspector guy in Line of Duty. And I didn't spot that till later on in the film. But that's her husband, Daisy. And so they get the racehorse and they raise it in an allotment, which kind of leads to a lot of with the hoity-toity posh ones and that, oh, that horse has been raised on an allotment. But what did you think of those kind of the horsey bits, Chaz?
I think it was good. It was good. It's a good story and everything.
I should point out it's true. It's a true story.
It is nice, it's nice how they actually cared so much about the horse.
That's true, it wasn't they weren't just like evil owners of the horse,
were they? They didn't even just care about the money, they cared for its safety and everything.
The money was secondary, and when you see it, I mean, I'm not spoiling anything because it's a true story, but when you see it at the end, they didn't make that much money out of it, really, when you get down to it. But it was just for the love of the horse, and I'll tell you, your heart was pounding when the horse was going, come on, you can do it. And
wait, look, when the horse was going, I don't think horses horses can't go, come on.
No, the crowd, the people were doing it.
But you said the horse.
Well, Mr. Ed, you'll not know who Mr. Ed was, but Mr. Ed could talk. Wilbur, he was the talking horse, of course. But anyway, we digress again. Aye, there's lots of great bits in it, and it is like Rocky for horses. Goes through all the ups and downs, tragedy, the ecstasy and the agony and all that. I'll tell you what I don't like. I like horse racing, seeing the horses going, the GGs going and that. You like them, Chaz.
Yeah,
sprint.
But you hate the one.
I hate the jumps. There's more of them get hurt when they jumps. That hurt their legs, that kind of thing. I don't know if are horses meant to jump. I don't know. If there's any equestrian folk out there to ask that equestrian question. Aye, they can't.
Actually pretty high jumpers.
Pretty good jumpers, but it doesn't look natural to me. They've got wee skinny legs and that, and their legs are the important part of them. They've got all the power and that. And you're not one to. Anyway, but we're not going to spoil anything about it. But let's say there's a few dramatic moments involving fences. And there's got a lot of funny moments as well. And it reminded me of what we saw, didn't we? Fisherman's Friends. That kind of, when all the kind of ensemble, all the folk get together, they're out of their element and the kind of triumph over adversity, that kind of thing. And it reminded me of Brassed Off as well a wee bit, but all those kind of wee villages being, kind of sticking up for themselves. What did you think? There was singing in that. There was a lot of, being Wales, there was a lot of singing in it.
Yeah.
They were singing the Mannix, the old Mannix street preachers on the way home in the bus. And there was, what did you think of the old guy, mate? He was the kind of old drunk guy.
The drunkard.
Yeah, he was funny, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Going about with his vest on and his pants. Oh, God. But I'd recommend it. It was a great a good family film and that. It was the cinema was kind of empty when we were there, eh?
Yeah.
But no, it was a good family film. Anyway, let's get to the marks. Woo, and we're back in the room, and I'll fire off Chaz Willer. Chaz wonders if I enjoyed it enough to give it the all important 5 out of 5.
I'm not gonna give that an award.
It was close, but I'm still waiting for the Bond film. So I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Right, you. Come on now.
Please.
Stewart's
give
inquiry.
Give it.
No, 4.5, Chaz. The judge's decision is final. Right, come on. What you giving
No
it?
number with 4 in it now.
No, 4.5.
You always
There is a
get
5 in
numbers
that. 4.5. It's
No,
like
but
a 5.
you're not allowed to have a 4.
Oh, I don't. Anyway, what's your mark? What's your mark? What's your mark? Come on.
I'll give it. I just get shamed for picking.
No, if you liked it enough.
5.
5. So that's 9.5 out of 10. So that's great. It was close, but it's there might be a better film out there. But I enjoyed it thoroughly, and we had a wee greet as well. I should say the horse's name was Dream Alliance. You might have heard of it, quite a famous horse. So until next time, and we go back to the pictures, so long.